Hello everybody and welcome to a brand new video. I'm the Wayfaring Pilgrim and this is my New Year's update. So, a couple of things to clear up before getting into the actual update. For those of you who haven't seen this style of video from me before, the footage that I've set up is just there for background footage. It's just there to fill a hole while I talk, so you don't have to pay attention to it if you don't want to. And also, I apologise for not creating a Christmas video this year. I was on holiday in Scotland between the 19th and 29th of December, so I wasn't able to make a Christmas video for obvious reasons. And I thought that instead of doing an update video to celebrate the new year, I'd do a more generic update video to start the year of videos for my official return to YouTube on the 7th, with this video going up either today, which is the 4th of January, or tomorrow, which is the 5th, depending on how editing goes. But with all that said, let's get into the actual update. So I want to start this update by talking about something that's a bit more serious, and that is the last 2 years. So even at the best of times, I have to be the most inconsistent YouTuber in the history of YouTubing. I'm not exactly known for being brilliantly consistent with my content in terms of getting the videos out, but I've noticed over the past 2 years that my consistency has been particularly bad, even for me. And the reason for that is that it's been a tough couple of years. I have alluded to this with posts on my channel. Some of you have reached out to me as well to check that I'm okay, which I do appreciate, so thank you for that. But I feel that I need to say something in video form to explain things a bit more, because I only said so much in the posts. So, in my last Christmas update, I spoke at length about how difficult 2024 was, with my mum suffering from physical and mental health issues, how it was affecting the family, things were happening behind the scenes that revolved around that. Then at the end of that year, there was that redundancy exercise at work, which I was a part of, that I had to work through. And all of this took a lot of time and energy to deal with, and was taxing on my mental health, to the point where I decided that I needed to take an official break from YouTube for about 2 months for my own mental health. And I was hoping that 2025 would be a lot better. And while it has been better in some ways, it's still been a tough year. Sadly, on the 1st of January 2025, my mum passed away. So, it's been a year of firsts. It's been very tough at times. And then towards the middle of the year, there was yet another redundancy exercise at work that I was a part of. So I had to work through that. That did result in the loss of my job. Fortunately, though, I was able to find a new role within a month, so that's a win, I suppose. But me looking for a job, me dealing with all of that, again, took a lot of time and energy, and again, was taxing on the mental health. I was also not managing my time brilliantly. I took a couple of breaks. One was because of the redundancy, another one was mental health, another one was because the commentary on one of my Dark Souls sessions hadn't recorded, so I had to do that in post-com. Those videos are up. And if I have a New Year's resolution, it's to make 2026 a year of rebuilding. Try and manage my time a bit better. Try and invest my time in things that matter to me. And for those of you who have stuck with me through all this, even with the inconsistency of my content in terms of when it comes out, thank you for sticking with me. It means a lot that you still watch my videos, some of you still leave likes and comments. Your views, your likes and your comments all mean a lot to me. And although I do YouTube for fun, I also do YouTube to interact with you guys. So here's to a better 2026. Hopefully I can get videos out a little bit more consistently than I have the past 2 years. And hopefully I can manage my time better as well. Okay, that's the serious bit done. So we'll finish off the update with editing and progression through the playthroughs. We'll talk about the editing first. So in terms of the number of videos that are ready for next year, that number is quite modest, at only 1 video. The next episode of Skyrim is ready for release on the 7th of January, and I am partway through editing the next episode of Dragon Age for release on the 11th of January, hopefully. There are a few reasons for that. Whilst I was in Scotland, I only had part evenings to edit anything. For the last 2 days in Scotland and a couple of days after I came back, I was suffering from a particularly bad cold, which wiped me out. Although I managed to get the main edit for Skyrim done whilst I was in Scotland, the subsequent edits were an absolute pain to do, so the video took a lot longer to create than I would have liked, and a lot of it was down to bad time management as well, so that's my bad. But at least there is 1 video ready for the new year. I also had to record my next session of Dark Souls, which is now recorded and pre-edited, so that's done. So stuff is ready to edit, it's just a case of putting the videos together for you guys. As for progression through the playthroughs, we'll start with Dark Souls because that's the best one. So Dark Souls, 2 main bosses, 1 mini boss, 1 area to go. We've got Manus, the Titanite Demons in Sen's Fortress, the Kiln of the First Flame, and the Great Lord Gwyn. I reckon that playthrough is 2 sessions from completion. Maybe 3 sessions for me, but it would be 2 sessions for you guys. Dragon Age, I haven't managed to progress with that playthrough as much as I would have liked, certainly. But a lot of the side quests are now done. We're ready to head into the Deep Roads. It'll probably be a couple of sessions in there, and then we'll be into the end game stuff. Maybe we can try and get that playthrough done by the end of the year, if we have a good year. And Skyrim, we don't talk about. Tackling the Blackbriar estate at the moment, and then doing Golden Glow after. We're still in Riften, we're still doing side quests. It's just the way I like to play the game. So, we'll just leave it at that. And I think that's all I really have to talk about. So that's going to be it for this video, guys. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to leave your likes, your shares, your comments. That really would help me out a lot. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel or subscribe if you're new. And if you haven't already, follow me on BlueSky to keep up with everything that happens on the channel, as well as get involved in a bit of banter. Another New Year's resolution for me is to be more active on BlueSky. And if you have any New Year's resolutions, let me know in the comments. But until then, guys, goodbye. Thanks for watching.